Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Erica J, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to start your own t-shirt business using a heat press. Yes, we're going to start your own heat press t-shirt business, baby. Money is going to be raining from the sky. Can you hear the coins dropping? Yes. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so let's get started with the most important piece of equipment that you're going to need for your new t-shirt business, and that is your heat press machine. Now I have to be very careful because the machine is on. But this is a 15 by 15 NationCraft Pro heat press machine. It was $439, and again, it came from Heat Press Nation. You also want to purchase a Teflon sheet with your heat press machine because this protects your shirts from getting burned when you are transferring your transfer sheet onto your shirt, and we'll get into that a little bit later. And make sure you watch to the end of the video because I'm going to give you a running list of everything you need. And we're also going to make a shirt together so you can see the end result. Oopsies, I almost forgot this piece of equipment, y'all. You can order this from Amazon.com. I'll put the link below. It is a t-shirt ruler. It helps you with the placement of your lettering or your graphics on your shirt so that everything is evenly placed and you do not print crooked t-shirts, y'all. Okay, guys, so we're gonna head over to canva.com. That's Canva, canva.com. This is where I design my t-shirts because I do not have Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop. I'm not proficient in those things, and canva.com makes it really simple and easy to create a shirt. You can do a pro account or you can do a free account. I do lots of graphics and flyers and everything with this account. So let's head on. We're gonna do a dual screen and you're gonna follow along while I just create a quick and simple shirt. So you can click here on create a design, and I'm just gonna type in t-shirt because they have like a blank t-shirt template here. I'm gonna click on that. Okay, and this is really simple. So I'm gonna pretend that this background is a shirt, and for this particular shirt I want it to be black, so I'm gonna go up here and change the color to black. Really simple. I'm gonna go to text. I'm gonna create a shirt that I already have. It's really simple. So click here for text. I'm gonna make that to maybe like 100. Okay, and then I'm gonna change the script to something that I like. I think it's called Sphinx. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna change this text to have a shirt that's pretty mother hustler. Okay, right, and then I'm just gonna do it like that, and I'm going to spread it out so that it covers the entire shirt. Now, you want to be careful with measuring. I'd probably have to do an entire video about that because it's really specific, on how you measure this, but I do have like a cardboard cutout that I use to measure things and a ruler so that when you transfer this file into Transfer Express, you know exactly the dimensions of your lettering so that when you transfer it on there, you know how many shirts you can fit on one sheet and how big or small or whatever your lettering will be on your shirt. That's very vital. That's a whole nother video. If you'd like to see that, comment below and let me know. But for time constraints and for the purposes of this video, we won't get that far into that. So I'm going to change the spacing here, the letter spacing to be a little closer. I want this a little closer also. And I'm gonna make that like that. And then pretty much that's it. This is a pretty simple shirt. It seems simple right now, but it took me like hours to find the right font that I like. That's really important too, is finding fonts and pairings that you like, because sometimes things look pretty on the computer and then when you get them printed out, it looks horrible. You don't want to waste your money. Okay, so that's Pretty Mother Hustler. I probably would round this out a couple of times, but again, that's another video. So I go ahead and save this file. I would download it or whatever. We're gonna save that as a PNG. And boom. Okay, while that's downloading, and then you get to see on canva.com, as you can see on the screen, that it shows you exactly what the shirt is going to look like, so you get a little preview. But again, be sure to double check your spacing because it's by inches or whatever when you get over to transferexpress.com. So let's head over to transferexpress.com. They have changed the website since I have last printed shirts, which I'm due to do that like last month. Okay, so you do have to have an account with them. I'm gonna go ahead and enter my information. Okay, so I am all logged in. These are all of my designs I have used thus far. If I was going to reprint them, I can just reorder them, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to start from scratch. You're going to click here that says upload artwork, and they have changed a little bit, so bear with me. We're going to do screen print, so you're going to hit select on the first one because this is recommended for 1 to 2 colors, and we're only doing white, excuse me. So we're going to select that one, and then at the bottom here it says how many colors do you want. We already know we're doing white, so we hit 1, then hit next. And my shirts are going to be 100% cotton. Well, the shirts I have are 100% cotton, so this will change if you choose to do something different. And how many needed? I'm going to do 18 for now, and then I'm going to do goof proof. This is just the easiest transfer sheet method to me, but you can also take a few minutes or whatever, or hours or whatever, because it took me hours literally when I started printing t-shirts or wanting to do t-shirts of exactly what type of transfer that I wanted. So again, I don't use vinyl cuts, vinyl cutting machines or whatever. I just don't get into all that. I just don't have time to learn that right now. So this is just an easier method, but get familiar with the different types of transfers so that you know exactly what you're doing. But I choose goof proof. So I'm going to select goof proof. I always have a hard time saying that. And again, it's going to ask me for the color. I'm just going to click on white and hit next. And then it's asking me, do I want a gang am I uploading a gang sheet or a single image? So I am uploading a single image, but they will print, like say if it's 4 by 4 inches or whatever, it's gonna put, I think the transfer sheet is 11 by 8. So how many ever 4 by 4s can go on that sheet, they're going to print it on one sheet. But what they're asking you here, because it can be confusing, is the file that you're uploading, if it's a single image or if you did your own gang sheet and print multiple images or something on one sheet. Because with them, what is so great, you can put multiple images or multiple sayings or quotes, whatever you're going to do, or graphics on your shirt on one sheet. So say you're starting out and you just want to test this, you can, like say you wanted to do Pretty Mother Hustler, and then you wanted to do another one of my shirts is Pretty and Paid. You just want to try a different bunch of quotes or sayings or whatever to see what you like. You can actually test them out on a shirt. You can print it like that on a gang sheet, or if that's just how you want to order it in general. So for me, I'm going to do this time, I'm going to do a single image. I don't know what the height is because I don't remember, so I'm just going to do roughly, they're always like 4 by 9 or something like that, 4 inches by 9 inches or 8 inches or roughly. I have all this written down somewhere. Don't ask me where it is right now. I'm going to do that, hit next, and then I'm going to just let me just drop this in there since it's down at the bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop this file in there from the shirt. It says uploading, and then I can see here where, you know, it has a little graphic there, Pretty Mother Hustler. And I'm going to hit, it tells you on the side you're doing a screen print, 18 quality goof proof white 4 by 8. I'm going to add that to the cart. Oh, in the description, I'm just going to put shirt and add to cart. Now it is going to charge me $4.85 per sheet. All right, so you can price your shirts however you want to price your shirts. You might have something extra fancy on your shirt, I don't know. That's just my price point. For me, it was just cheaper to start producing these shirts on my own because I just felt like I just cut out the middleman. It just made more sense to me. Now the more that you order, the higher quantity that you order on these sheets, the cheaper the price becomes. So if you want to order more than 18, let's see, so let's just say I want to change this. I know I'll sell a good 50 of these, which a lot of times it happens. Uh-oh. Can I change that to 50? Do I have to go back? I will have to go back. But if I change that, let's just go back and see. Let's start over really quick just for pricing purposes really quickly. Let's see how much it would be if we changed this to 60. So you can see the difference in the pricing. Okay, go back, select white. We're gonna do a single image, and I said 4 by 8, right? We hit next, and I'm gonna just drop that in there, call it a shirt, Boom. So as you can see before, let's take, oh, here's great. It stayed up there. So as you can see before, the price was $4.85 per sheet, and then you were gonna basically be able to make 18 shirts. Now, if you increase your quantity to 60, you change the price tremendously to $1.85. So if you think about it like this, that's why my math, I gotta brush up on my math because sister girl, like I be like off. Okay, so real quick, shirt is like let's say the shirt, if you order, because the more you order in wholesale with the shirts and the transfer sheets, it becomes cheaper. So if the shirt, you order enough shirts, let's say the shirt is $3.50, right? And then the goof proof is $1.85. You add that up, you're spending less than $6 producing the shirt. I sell my shirt for $25. So you do the math, as opposed to buying this shirt from someone else. What happened was I was buying, not this shirt, but shirts from someone else. They started out at $10, then they went up to $12.50, then it went up to $15. I'm like, whoa, like I can do this myself. It may cost more in the beginning stages because you have to buy the equipment, and the learning curve of, you messing up a few shirts when you're learning how to do this. But in the long run, this is just a business. This is a business that you're building, you're creating. It makes your business more profitable. And also, like, you're in creative control. Okay. So there is that. There is Canva, and there is the Transfer Express. And now we're just going to go in the back and do the rest. Okay, we're back to where the magic happens. This is the box your Transfer Express transfers will come in. This is where I keep all of mine in my little makeshift money making warehouse right here. And I'm going to show you how the transfer looks, and then we're going to get off into making a t-shirt. All right, so you really can't see, this one says Hustle Over Heartbreak. This is one of my best sellers, but you can see the transfer is printed on there, and there are actually 2 shirts on here. This one sheet makes 2 shirts, so I would cut it and put it on the shirt. But we're not going to do this one. I'm going to make another one, the one that we practice on Canva, the Pretty Mother Hustler. So let's get off into making that shirt. Okay, girl, if you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I love all things fashion, baby, because I'm a boutique owner, Shop 500 Boutique. I like luxury, do-it-yourself things, and self-care all the time, baby. And to keep up that lifestyle, I got to push out these dresses in this boutique and make these shirts, honey. But let's get right into where you can go to find your shirts wholesale. Now, for me, my favorite shirt is the Bella Canvas Favorite Tee Classic shirt. This is my favorite one. And I kind of like my t-shirt table to be black and white. So right now I only buy white and black t-shirts. Now, this is where you can go to buy your shirts. You can go to bellacanvas.com. You can go to blankshirts.com, and you can also go to Jiffy Shirts. I almost forgot. I'm going to put the link to everything down below. Now, for these sites, you do need a wholesale license, a seller's permit to buy wholesale on their websites. And I used to also buy Gildan on blankshirts.com. I forgot the style, but I do just like the classic fitted tee. If I branch off into other styles, I will still stick to Bella Canvas. I do like the quality, but they do have other brands that are more affordable, a little less expensive, but I just like the quality and the finish of the Bella Canvas t-shirts. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and print our shirt. Yeah, so let's get right into it. My machine has already been turned on for about an hour or so. Not that you have to turn it on that long, I just like to heat mine up. I'm going to spread out my shirt evenly across the bottom of this, and then I'm going to, before I put my transfer sheet on, I'm just going to take the moisture out of the shirt for about 3 seconds. And be careful with that, because you don't want to burn your shirt, especially a black shirt, trying to get the moisture out and iron it out. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. I have my Pretty Mother Hustler transfer sheet. I'm going to lay it over the top. Okay, I'm going to make sure it's even. Now, you guys would be using your t-shirt ruler. I'm going to eyeball it, and that's because I do this all the time. I like line it up with the tag, and I do it perfect every time. All right, so that's nice and even. And then I'm going to put my Teflon sheet over the top. This is to ensure that you don't burn your shirt. I'm going to slide that and slide that in. My timer is on for 9 seconds. And I usually don't open up the machine until like 15 seconds. I don't know why. It's just like a habit. I don't know, I just like to make sure it's in there. All right, be careful doing this if you're not an expert yet, because you will burn your shirt. You're gonna slide this out, and I'm going to gently take that off. You can use gloves while you're doing this too, because that Teflon sheet gets pretty hot. So let's slide this down. This is a hot peel, so you're gonna immediately just rip the transfer off, and bam, I got my pretty mother hustler. I want to show you this shirt again. I want to point out one thing for you guys not to do. You see this little piece right here? That comes from when I cut the sheet. It had a piece of lettering from another transfer. So that was a learning in progress situation, to make sure when you do use these transfer sheets, to make sure that it is nothing else on them. Because now, guess what? This shirt is mine, girl. I got to wear it. I can't sell it. So that was just a little lesson. You guys could keep that in mind when you are printing your shirt. My t-shirt table at my shop, Shop 500 Boutique. As you can see, I need to replenish my table, but these are some of my designs. All right, guys, so let's do a quick recap of everything you need to get your business off the ground. Number one, you need your heat press machine. You're going to go over to heatpressnation.com, grab your machine. Number two, you're gonna need a t-shirt ruler and a Teflon sheet. That all is a part of your equipment. You're gonna head over to canva.com, open up a free account so that you can design your shirt. Now this is for those of us who are not doing vinyl cutting, and if you don't have Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, okay? All right, then you're gonna head over to transferexpress.com, open up a free account there, because you're gonna take your designs from Canva, send them to Transfer Express. They're going to print them and send them directly to you. All right, now you have your transfer, you have your heat press machine, you're ready to go. You need shirts. Where are you gonna go for your shirts? You're gonna go to bellacanvas.com, or you're gonna go to blankshirts.com or jiffyshirts.com and get your shirts, and you're all set. Hey guys, a little disclaimer. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but if I did not, I want to let you know, please be careful using copyrighted material from the internet or any other source. When you send things to Transfer Express, they will check for that, and if it is a copyright issue, they will not send your transfer to you. They will not reproduce it. Just a little FYI. I started making my own t-shirts because I just figured I was buying them from vendors, and I was like, I'm kind of creative. I could hop on Canva, design a few t-shirts, and just pocket all the extra money I'm spending on buying from someone else. And before that, I had a little experience because I used to make customized onesies. I had a kids store before my boutique, and I would make customized onesies for kids' birthdays and stuff like that. But when I came over here, I gave away all my equipment. I never thought that I would be doing shirts again. But here we are. It's very profitable. If you need help setting up your business, the technical part, I'm going to link a video of how to set up your business, as far as it being an LLC or a corporation, your logo, all the meat and potatoes that you need to actually get the technical aspects started. And if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, and all that. And until the next video, peace.
Walking downtown and I'm okay.